Okay, let's see if I can do this without hitting a hedge. Swing. Oh, almost. I think fortunately with this one it sort of gull wings backwards, so I can drive into the corner potentially and still fold up the arms. There we go. And turn it off, fold it up. And they fold backwards, so we don't hit the hedge. Yeah. Okay, that's done. So that's 2. And I think the next one I'm going to course play. Because while I like... it's a nice pastime just letting a worker do the... Well, no, sorry. It's a nice pastime for me to just drive around a field in a matter of minutes and spray in. Got way too much going on at the moment. So, this one has no course. Doesn't matter which sequence we do it in. Generate field coursework. Back. Cancel back. I'm going to stick it on yellow eyeballs. As you can see, yeah, the size of this field, or the size of the working width that we have, this is not going to take long. So that goes there. Next, you're baling, you're mowing, you're not full. Well, oops. Sorry. Your engine's not running either. Okay. And I think what's going on here is the direction the ramp's pointing again. Now eventually I think we have to take this all the way to the back and come in from the other side, but for right now I think it's still got the range to detect some of this. So you're good, you're done, but the baler needs to finish. Baler's still working, you're still collecting. Let's go collect bales. Oh, actually, let's get paid for 103. Let's get paid for stuff. That's also good. It is a good feeling to get paid for the jobs you've done. 92, 89, 103. Where are you delivering to? Take the bales to the bales market. That's weird. Okay, this one. Maybe I have to take bales up there. Mow the grass in 88. That's partially delivered. 58. That's 100% delivered, and we haven't even cut it yet, I don't think. 58 is down here somewhere. 58's that one there. We've just finished mowing 88. We're baling 89, so I can claim 92 and 103 as done. I think we got all the bales in that field. Let's get this guy down there and find out. Now sometimes I have noticed that 103 said it wanted bales, silage. Let's go back to that check. 103 said it wanted silage. Make silage. It doesn't tell me what equipment it provided, but I have noticed sometimes you'll get a job that says deliver silage and it doesn't give you a bale wrapper, it gives you a tedder. bit of a problem. Anyway, let's go fetch things. I will deliver up to the bales market. So either that, or I'm just going to have to cancel 103 because it's telling me the wrong words. Potentially, it might be I have to make hay and take it up there. And if that's true, I would have to do 2 hay contracts. One to make the hay for the second contract and one to make hay for 102, 103, whatever it was. Anyway, we've got bales on 92, which need to be collected. We also have a very straggly load of grass on the ground. But again, as I said, we're not playing OCD farmer today. We are getting work done. Okay, I'm going to look at the help. Operating position. Go. Oops, and 92 has been collected. Awesome. 92 is done. Collect. So the next one is straight across here. I think, did we do this one? I can't remember. Nope, baler's still running. So we're getting this one done. Fortunately, the baler is right there, and this bale here may be a problem. Okay. As per usual, I will try and get the bales that may cause a problem for the baler. We'll worry about the other side of the field once these are done. So I don't usually like dolly trailers, but they do follow the tractor quite nicely. I think they're better maneuvering on a map like this, which is why we use them. Yeah, I'm getting to consider that. I mean, part of the problem is obviously gaming. You know, gaming laptop is another computer I would need to get, and right now I'm looking at the PC I'm running. I bought for Farm Sim 17 because of law faults, and the PC I had back then just couldn't cope with the graphical chug of a lot of the stuff in the law folds, a lot of the decoration on the map, shall we say. I'm not saying it was bad, I'm just saying that the computer I had at the time really struggled. So I bought the one I've got currently, so we're talking 2018. I bought this rig and it was very pricey compared to most of the time we bought it, but wife and I had just had a windfall, and so we treated ourselves to very nice new PCs that were way above spec to not what we normally bought. We were usually happy with this PC is better than the one I'm using and only costs $500, so it's sufficient. We just decided we'd buy 2 really nice new PCs that would last us years. Now, the sort of things my wife does on hers, her PC will probably last her another 5 years, 6 years, before she starts getting into games that just won't run on it anymore. Me, not quite so much, and I've noticed that Starfield and City Skylines 2, I may be interested in playing City Skylines 2. Starfield, not so much. It was good to watch some of the streamers and YouTubers playing and just playing the storyline through. But I looked at it and figured it's probably not a game I'm going to enjoy. But my PC was completely outside of capabilities of running those. And so for something like City Skylines 2, which admittedly was not very well optimized, I'm looking at spending about $2,000 on a new PC. And while I'm not sure that Farm Sim 25 or maybe Farm Sim 26 is going to need that level of graphics and processing, I wouldn't put it past them, because that seems to be where we're heading with PC specifications. So consequently, I'm definitely considering, if I spend £2,000 on, or $2,000 on a new PC, I should then be able to run that PC for another 5-6 years, playing most of the non-intensive games that I usually play, like Farm Sim, Railroader, and what have you. Okay, and here we are. Something needs refilled. I'm guessing that's the sprayer. So we'll stop that there. The sprayer is empty. Dude, how much of that field has he done? Nitrogen. We're up here. Oh, he's on the last lap. Phew. I was going to say, he's not done that much, has he? Okay. I got a little bit worried there that we really hadn't... because we're right by where the little blue arrow is. But he's on the headland because we're doing the middles first and the headland last. I will probably need to fill in the corners. Maybe I'll just do all of this manually now. But we need some stuff. Seriously? That girl. So Teenage Osa gets up at 11:15, makes herself a breakfast sandwich, and I throw out a comment of, it's nearly lunchtime. Technically it is lunchtime because her school day, 11:40 is her lunchtime. But she's having a breakfast sandwich for breakfast, effectively lunchtime. And then apparently, and I didn't know this, Mrs. Osa says, an hour and a half later, she's back and, oh, it's lunchtime. You just ate. And now it's 11 o'clock and she's having a full cooked breakfast. And then in a couple of hours' time, she's going to be, oh, I need some more. I'm going to repair all of them just because. And what we're actually over here for is. Excuse me, why is. I just noticed the wheel chocks are. Why are the wheel chocks there? That's ridiculous. Okay. Well, I guess we're wearing out the left tyre rather precipitously. Swing that around. I don't know how much fertiliser we have left. $2,337. Okay. That should be enough to do this field and quite probably the other one. Now I've done the wireless mouse and keyboard. I did this last year, 64 gig, Intel i9, 4090 is pricey. I mean, one thing I would say from my gaming experience, I'm kind of okay. I would probably be okay running a 4070 12 gig memory. Get away with 32, and I could go with a 13th or 14th generation processor, but whatever I go with, I know for a fact I can do way better than a 4070 as new stuff gets released. The issue is usually, the PC I've had now, it's 6 years old, and I can run a 2080 on it, and it's cheaper to buy a 4070 than it is to buy a 2080. I could put more memory in it, but quite frankly, the graphics is still going to be a problem for me. So, you try and be future-proof, but eventually you get to the point where, I'm going to need a new motherboard, I'm going to need new memory, I'm going to need a new graphics card, and because I got a new motherboard, I'm going to need a new processor, and the only thing I'm actually keeping is the hard drive. Okay, we are good here. The dude turned everything off, so the crop sensor's turned off. Turn it on. Turn on the sprayer, and I'm just going to run around the rest of this field and get it done. But yeah, we did have, we've got a lot of the house wired networked, so I could possibly output to the TV. Way back when, when there started to be very little on TV that I cared about watching, we bought a super cheap laptop notebook thing. The only criteria was it has an HDMI output and sound on the HDMI, and the problem was the laptop I'd had for years, while it supported HDMI, did not support sound through the HDMI circuit, so you could only see picture, not sound. And quite frankly, streaming stuff through, so I could watch the picture on the TV, but I then had to use the speakers on the laptop, was less than ideal. So as I said, we probably at about $150 for a really not amazing laptop, was what we ended up buying. And all we did was we plugged it into our local network, because I prefer wire to Wi-Fi. Plugged the HDMI into the TV, and we would stream shows from any website to the TV, and that was our effectively TV entertainment. Now, obviously, it's a pain in the butt getting up and sitting down to change the website you're looking at. So, wireless keyboard and mouse. There we go. So we had the wireless keyboard and mouse, the TV remote, and just did what we did and watched anything we wanted to from the PC. And it was cheap and cheerful. And I think we ended up buying my mother-in-law exactly the same laptop, so she could do the same thing. But yeah, obviously gaming rigs work as well, but you need keyboard and mouse. And of course, at that point, playing with a steering wheel can be a little tricky as well. Anyway, nearly done here. How are we doing? So we put, was it 2337 in? Used about 150, so we'll probably end up using about 200 going around here. Hopefully we have enough fertilizer to do the next fields too. My current PC I will probably retire to the basement and use it as a what is it? DCC programming PC, and possibly run train management software on it, so I can sit and watch trains go round while I'm not doing anything. That's a ways off in the future, but I do know people who do that. Yes, this PC is way overspec'd for that sort of job, but it's the PC I have. Okay, that is almost. And we will get this thing turned around. Turn around, you hear me? Okay. So it folds up and we go off to the last field, which is dead simple. And what I learnt last time I was doing grass collecting, you leave the field, you leave this way and you get straight into the next field. Actually, I think it was planting. Bring the planter down here rather than try and pull 180 out of that field and head past the yard. And then have to pull 180 at the field I'm heading to. It's all just a pain in the butt. So 103 is not going to work for us. That's annoying. That's all get out. Because the text says deliver silage. I've delivered silage. I've delivered more silage than you wanted. So what's the deal? Okay, you're done. We could probably move the bale trailer now. Okay, clear the thing. Generate fieldwork course. Boop, done. Back, back, back. Find me the blue arrow. That's the red circle. Blue arrow is quite possibly over here. You see the shadow. So, you're set. And go. And baler is finished. And needs a service. Well, that's not going to happen. Let's trundle over here. Oh. Is that the field I just came from? Yeah, that's the field I just came from. Let's take that one off. Copy that. Paste to that. Go. Pretty sure this is where we start. Please just get out of the way so I can move. Dude, go. Go, go, go. Go. This is not the field. This. Okay, I want to clear the course, copy the course. That's what I did wrong. Paste the course. Show me eyes. That's the one. Go. Yay! Sorted that one out. And start the engine up on this one. We can now clear all the courses on this one and take it down to the last field, which I believe is the one behind the Renault. Which means I'm going to have to let the Renault go first. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Thank you. And set a course, generate course, back, cancel, back. Starting right here, sounds good to me. Go. And who's next? You are still not